they could do it.
Yeah, I think like looking at the teams, I think they're all pretty evenly matched.
Right, right.
And with only 4 players per team, first game is going to be very important.
Yeah, it gives
Yeah.
the winner the advantage of counterpick winner, so
Correct.
they get to be the responsive one, and they'll always have a one-up on the other crew.
Correct.
Supposedly, if the stocks go even. But
Yeah, so I mean that's going to be the most important thing. Who you send in first is often decided in these shorter crew battles, like a 4-person crew battle. You want to make sure you make the right decision there. Usually, the best decision is to pick someone who doesn't really lose to anyone very
Yeah.
badly, because
Yeah,
then if
I
they just
agree with
lose
that.
really badly, then you're in a hole and you can't get out.
Yeah, someone that is like having no very weak matchups
Mm-hmm.
against a pretty common characters in the game would be a player I'm putting in
So
first.
on Alex's team, who is that?
Um,
Who wouldn't get destroyed?
I would probably
I would say
wait.
Lucky.
Can I say Swedish team?
yeah,
again?
I would go with Lucky.
I would say
I
Lucky.
think Lucky too,
Probably
but I just want
Lucky.
to double check the team.
So Swedish team has Plup, PPMD, West. Does Lucky mind any of those people?
Nope.
I don't think he.
I don't think he does.
I
No.
think he's actually confident in all of those
all
matches.
of those matches.
yeah.
I have a feeling Swedish might send himself in first. That's my feeling.
So we
about
might get
his team.
Swedish Lucky, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
Well,
they have 2
I-
Sheiks, that's why.
If
So
I was
yeah.
Swedish, I would probably go with Westballz.
Westballz, me too.
Because they only have fast followers, and Westballz is
Mhm.
pretty comfortable in all those 3 matchups.
Well, maybe not, because maybe you want to use save Westballz for SUJ.
that's true.
That's actually pretty true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it comes down to what you value the most. With only 4 players per team, I would value winning the first game
More
as a
than
super
yeah.
important.
But you can win the first game with Plup.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
I
So-
think a Sheik should go in just to get a Sheik out of the way. Like they have 2 Sheiks on the team. Plup
I mean,
and
the thing
Swedish.
is, like, Plup isn't really valuable as a counter pick option.
That's true.
Right?
Well,
Because against
yeah.
all 4 of those people, like, except maybe SUJ because it's Falcon Sheik.
Hey, he's a good left he's a good left
mean,
counter.
Well, Sheik is also like Plup has also done historically really well against Mango, so it could be like a anti-Mango.
That's true.
What
play.
if they send
Yeah.
Plup against Mango? Because, I mean, he does do well there, and then use PPMD to take out SUJ and Alex19. You send
Yeah.
PPMD against
Yeah.
Alex19? That sounds like a win.
That's
to
not-
me.
yeah.
It sounds like they just
Yeah,
win.
sounds pretty decisive.
yeah.
Actually, now that I think about it, like if I was the captain, that was 100% what I would do. I would use Plup against Mango,
Mhm.
and then use PP as taking out their 3rd and 4th player.
But then it only leaves you with West or Swedish as the first player
I think West.
going in with.
So you probably have to start with West, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You
West
start
would be
with
pretty
West.
good.
You start with West. Yeah.
And are they doing character locks?
They're
or-
doing character
character
locks.
lock.
Yes.
So
yeah.
you think West locked in either
Falco.
Falco?
No, Falco for sure.
He's got to
Yeah,
lock in
well,
Falco.
I mean, it's Westballz.
I think it's a matter of PPMD. Is he going to lock into Falco or Marth?
Yeah,
Right,
that's the
so-
bigger question. I think he'll probably lock into
Marth.
Marth against the full Spacey team.
They need that character diversity.
Unless if he'd
I
go
think.
Falco if he wants to go against SUJ. SUJ and Alex, he'd probably do better as Falco.
If I was
yeah.
PPMD, I would go Falco. I
Yeah.
feel like the only player that I might have been going Marth against is Mango, because we haven't seen him in a long time. It's very hard to say how Mango and PP are going to match against each other. Against
Right.
the rest, I think his Falco is a bit more of a safe bet at least. And I think PPMD versus SGA could be very rough. Like, playing Marth against Falcon, if you're slightly off with your spacing and timing, it can be very devastating.
Yeah,
Against
I think you should go Falco too. I think it will actually show us what the minds of the players are once we know what characters they're going. Because
Yeah.
if he's going Marth, I think he's probably going to try to go against Mango. If he's going Falco, I think he's doing what we've been talking about and
Yeah.
using PP against Alex19 or SUJ.
Mhm.
yeah.
Which I think is exactly what they should do. So it's hard to say. It's one big question is where do they use Swedish? It doesn't feel like Swedish has like a great time to go in. Like
Could- I mean, he could capitalize on the whole Sheik on Falcon matchup.
I
but
think so too.
yeah.
He has been doing
Yeah.
well against Falcons. He was beating Wistro with Big House. He has been beating SGA in the past.
Yep.
So that would probably be what I'm aiming for.
So maybe use Swedish against SJ. The thing is, like, it's interesting because like with SJ you would think, okay, you gotta use your Falcos and your Sheiks against Falcon, but I mean it's still SJ. Like SJ plays
Yeah.
those matchups all the
Yeah.
time
Yeah.
and wins.
He does.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's like
true.
it is a character counter pick in terms of how you normally think about crews. But then you have to also look at, hey, does that player actually beat SJ? Because
Yeah.
they usually don't in some of the interactions we're talking about.
Yeah, no, I know. But with only 4 players and Swedish being probably the weakest player on his crew, I think it could be very valuable to put him in a matchup he's confident in, so he don't lose by like 2 or 3 stars.
All right,
All
let's
who
find
we
out.
starting with?
We're getting
Okay, looks
started.
like Westballz and
SJ.
SJ. There
Yeah.
we go. All right.
So that is that's a good thing for Team Swedish, I would say.
Yeah.
Roughly. But I mean, it's not like SJ and West still go relatively even.
Yeah.
I mean, You see their matches in SSS and other SoCal locals.
But haven't the Westballz been winning by far the majority in terms of sets?
In terms of sets,
yeah.
but like they're so close.
Yeah.
Still.
Nice edge guard.
And a lot of that has to do with the fact that West wins on the counterpick stages. Like on Battlefield, like that's probably straight 50-50 if I would guess.
Yeah, that's a pretty good point. I could totally see that.
You have to stage straight game 1, right? So.
Ooh, the standing laser.
Standing laser actually really worked.
Oh,
he dodged that.
Nice.
That was a great shine out of shield there.
Oh, the slide off also smart. And then Westballz gets the neutral air as SGA was trying to move out of shield. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if whoever wins this, they're probably going to walk away with a 1-stock lead. But having said that, a 1-stock lead in crews like this is extremely important, right?
Yeah.
It's more than a crew. It's more like you earn the counterpick.
Counterpick, exactly.
Oh.
Technically,
Oh.
F smash, no.
Good recovery there.
I think I should have gone for the F smash. I'm pretty sure it reaches below the ledge. At least Fox's does.
Whoa! And that was a reverse?
What
Yeah.
a delayed knee. That was beautiful.
So I was going to talk about the 1-stock situation. Like technically, this should be no timer, right?
Oh,
Timer
yeah.
should be off.
Technically.
So like technically, the person with 1 stock can just camp it out on the ledge, Mewtwo King style, or just shoot lasers if you're Falco. Like there's no reason to approach.
Neither of these guys are going to
So
do that.
No.
yeah, that's true, but
They're both super hyper aggressive players.
yep.
Oh!
Wow.
He just definitely waited in down smash.
Did he just
yeah.
wait it down?
Oh!
Oh,
The turnaround
oh.
knee! Goodness.
I feel like
SJ is
Westballz
getting
have
a
been
lot of
panicked
hits.
a lot this game. Like a lot of recoveries, he's trying to come back fast to the stage. He's rolling in a lot.
Like that.
Illusion again. I feel like SJ is
Oh
having such
my
control
God.
of this game right now.
Yeah, SJ just knows that West is panicking in this situation.
I feel like Falcons overall is very good at capitalizing. on that.
Oh wow, nice charge F smash.
It's very typical of Westballz for any matchup actually to instant recover forward B because he does the ACI down to try to get the ledge cancel into the forward B.
Yeah. By the way, that neutral air choice was beautiful, just so that SJ didn't have the opportunity to go super high, so he could combo into another back air. And now, okay, wow, the back air actually stops SJ's neutral air approach. Rolls out. How's he gonna get out of this? Just goes to the top platform. Accidental forward smash gets him punished.
It's very, very smart by SJ to kind of calm it down. They were both going at each other head first, and Westballz definitely slowed it down first. And it's good for SJ to adapt.
Calling out that no tech right there. Again,
Oh,
no tech. Oh
wow. Double down. That could be it with one simple edge guard.
Good corrections, Blood West.
DI away. Nice DI away by SJ on the shine.
Oh,
Oh, here we go.
goodness.
Oh, gets the grab.
No follow up on up
Oh.
throw. Oh, that could have been it.
That's so close.
So close and so important.
Yeah, I think
this
Johnny was
counterpick's
waiting
gonna
for
be-
the ledge cancel.
Wow. This is very,
This
very
stock
close.
is like.
This is one hit.
With only 4 players, it's
Oh.
so important. It's not gonna be
Nice
it.
not
DI
it,
though.
But
Good DI.
this is a pretty easy. No, maybe
Gives
not.
him the ledge.
He's gave him the edge.
Oh! The single hit. Uh-oh. All right, that's it.
That's
it.
it.
Nice.
Weak knee and Johnny pops off.
Oh, the mini
Yeah.
pop. I love that.
That was crazy. I love little Johnny bounce.
I read that he does that all the time.
He was like, oh.
He's happy about that one.
So Team Norwalk up 1 stock now.
Yep.
And again, just to reiterate, that one stock, even if Johnny doesn't take its stock in this next one, I think Swedish is probably going to come in now, which is
Yeah.
smart.
Yes.
They can
I think that's
counterpick
smart.
Swedish, and that's so amazing, right?
Mhm.
So really good job by SUJ. So, I mean, taking out a big hitter on their team, taking out Westballz, I mean,
Yep.
that's good. Even though Westballz was picked last.
Yeah, I just feel like that has to do with Falco as a character in team or in crew battles, So
He's not as good of a crew battle.
yeah, definitely not. So
I think I have faith in Johnny and being able to have a Johnny stock here. Actually, I'm a huge fan of his, and he's actually really good versus Sheik despite the matchup.
And he's also really good on this stage.
Yeah, Norwalk actually plays on the stage all the time,
Despite what they say.
despite what they say. Like they actually style the hardest on the stage.
Uh-oh. Oh. Maybe that's this Johnny stock we were talking about.
Oh.
Maybe not.
oh my
that
god,
should be it, that
should
oh,
be it.
that stomp through the platform was so beautifully spaced.
That's so clutch.
He's like the most comfortable Falcon on this stage.
Dude, can he take
Seriously.
one more?
No, Swedish
Nah,
has
it doesn't look like it.
Yep.
Yeah. So in this crew battle format, you get no stage bans. So Swedish had a full counter pick here. He went straight to FOD.
Correct.
Got one stock taken from him, took Johnny's stock, and that was it. So good. I feel like this is where Swedish's like potential is maximized, as in like the matchup. So just saving himself for second and sending himself in. I think it's a pretty good strategy.
I think.
you know?
So,
You think they're gonna send Lucky in or Alex?
I think they're.
Oh,
well,
looks like
Alex,
Alex19 sitting down.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think Alex is a good choice.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, like we said, since they have that the opposing team has the flexibility of using both Plup and PPMD against Mango, you don't want a situation where PPMD goes against Alex.
Yes.
So
Yes.
why not use Alex against Swedish? You know, like this is gonna be a relatively even match.
Yeah.
Alex gets his favorite counter pick. He'll probably pick Stadium, and then they'll probably
Stadium
walk
or
away
FD.
Stadium or FD,
Yeah,
and
Stadium
they'll
or
walk
FD.
away with a lead here and have Lucky and Mango, carry the end. So,
Yep.
still good.
I wouldn't. Although this might be in Alex's favor by stock, I wouldn't put it past Swedish to be able to actually get those perfect tick chase stocks.
No, he
for
could
sure, like
totally could do it, but I think putting Alex in right now is the right choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Especially since he has a stock lead.
All right, there we go. Stadium, like you said.
Swedish has to take his stock off and a little warm up before he does that. Oh, the players in the back are doing the little 3-2-1 count.
They're
It's so
doing the
cute.
3-2-1, traditional 3-2-1.
I love the 3-2-1 count.
Yeah.
It makes me so hype every time.
A lot of Norwalk pride online here.
yeah.
Yeah.
And one thing I'll say is that Alex all day, both in friendlies and in the matches he's had on stream, I feel like he's been playing really well.
Yeah, he's been
He beat
doing.
Shroom.
Yep.
So, I mean, if you beat Shroom, can you beat Swedish Elite? Let's see.
I think
But
they're
didn't
very
Shroom play
different
Marth,
sheets.
though?
Shroom did play Marth, but still, it's Shroom.
I think overall, though, Swedish has a better time versus Fox than True does.
That was a
Ooh,
good
that's a
shot.
clutch shine, though.
Yeah.
As evidenced by like Zach's 70% win rate against Dewan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice
Nice.
down.
Yeah.
All right, good coverage.
That
Yeah.
should be it. Yeah, he tries to go for a super angle, but there's nothing really saving him there.
Yeah. He delayed the timing a little bit and got the down air right there. I don't think he fast fell, so just messed with Alex's timing on the get up attack.
The back air is so strong, that little lip on that little elevation there. Ooh, Swedish.
Yeah.
That was.
Needles.
Oh
Oh,
my
man.
God.
Back
got
air.
back air.
Oh, that's it. That should be it.
Oh no!
No,
Oh,
oh,
okay.
okay. Alex,
Oh,
Alex didn't get the
alright.
angle right there. Okay.
All right,
Alex
now
could
it's
have
like
actually
dead
made that
even.
back.
But you can see with the controller cam, you can see Alex was so focused on smashing out of the grab that he just kind of misses the eye. So
Oh, man, that's good.
yeah, super punished for it.
I feel like Alex should take more time to actually approach Swedish. Swedish is only retreating, putting out these back airs, F tilts. I feel like if Alex was baiting him a bit more, Swedish would have been whiffing a lot of.
You're asking too much, Ramon. Alex never waits.
No, I know.
He doesn't wait, dude.
He's
But from a
very-
strategical point of view, I think that's how he should
We've been
be
telling him that
approaching
for like a decade, dude. You need to stop.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen.
Wow.
Nice needle.
Dude, he's mom spaghettiing.
Yeah, this is, dude. If Swedish takes another stock,
Yeah.
especially
net
without losing
positive.
this one
he's
right now,
positive. He's only lost one stock.
oh no!
Oh,
Oh no!
there. Yes!
Oh no!
Okay, I love sheet compass.
Oh.
Dude, okay, Alex needs to take this stock at the minimum.
Yep.
Oh, back throw.
Alex!
Oh. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, that's it. Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was really the downfall. He went way too aggressive against Swedish. And Swedish stayed really patient for the entire game.
Swedish is the
Yep.
forward tilt master.
Yeah.
Like when I played him, I was like, wow, this guy is hitting with more forward tilts than anyone has ever in my life.
Yeah.
He just knows how to wait it out, see that when people are approaching. He knows the timings of people's approaches and just forward tilts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he had really good timing a lot of times.
Yeah.
That game for sure. I feel like run up to Sheik and wave dash down is a very good way to make her whiff the F tilt. And then in the meantime, when the move have whiffed, you can go in and punish.
Yeah. So that's super rough for Team Norwalk because they only took one stock with Alex19. That's it's pretty much unacceptable. And usually in crew battles of this size, when one of your teammates takes one stock, you're pretty much done.
Yeah.
They have the mango wild card.
They have the mango
That's
and the
true.
lucky wild
But
card.
he has
'Cause
to
they're
go
gonna
through Plup and PPMD.
And so, I mean, Look, it can't just be Mango. Lucky has to take 5+ stocks
Yes.
minimum.
Yeah. He's got to have his support.
It's got to be the dream team.
Yep.
But the thing is also, the more this game is like progressing, I feel like people can wreck each other way more often these days.
Yeah.
One opening could very well be a stop.
Yep. With people's crisp execution of like just things that are guaranteed, it's much easier.
Oh my
God.
This could be bad. This could be real bad.
It looks like Swedish is the MVP of this
He's,
game.
the,
know.
he's the captain, dude. What do you can say?
Yeah.
He's got to carry his team.
Put his team on his back.
I mean, I feel like it's very evident. This is where Norwalk's playstyle is kind of hurting them. They're all just kind of like hold the control stick forward at all times, right? And Swedish is just playing into that.
And I think this is the back-breaking stock. If Lucky loses stock here, this might be all she wrote.
Yeah.
Like, he needs to
Oh
take the Swedish
gosh.
stock out before losing one.
Norwalk's punish game is beautiful, but it's getting that hit.
I like the little game they're playing right now, though. It's a movement game. It's a little bit of poking. Oh, finally goes in with the nair.
Oh.
Beat.
no.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, he didn't try to go for the windmill. He tricked him because usually Foxy would just be there to try to go for the windmill.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't punish the forward
Well,
smash.
he wasn't facing the right way for up smash out of shield. So.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, man, this is so close. A critical back-breaking stock right now.
Lucky being really patient shooting lasers right now. Just kind of waiting it out.
Swedish too. Patience right here. He's not getting too antsy even though he's at high percent.
There he gets
Oh,
it.
nice.
Wow.
That was a
So-
super important stop.
Clutch.
Awkward handshake to cap it all off. And yeah.
Yeah. That keeps Team Norwalk in it. Like,
Yes,
straight up.
It does. It does. So Lucky has 3 stocks remaining.
Yeah.
Okay. Looks good.
The only one net
PPMD
stock
comes
now.
in.
Ooh.
That's what we expected,
Yep,
right? We said
that's-
Plup versus Mango and
Yep.
PP versus
Yep.
the rest.
I think it's smart by Swedish because he knows that Plup definitely has the potential to take out Mango, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, that's a given. He's done it in the past.
And
Do it
even
again.
more so when he has the counter pick. Because
Exactly.
I feel like Yoshi's is the only stage Plup really have been struggling at
Yes.
against Mango.
Yes.
Oh, and Stadium. I feel like he's lost a lot on Stadium.
Stadium, have they even played that stage
The
a lot
windmill,
of times?
do you remember the
Yeah,
windmill?
the CEO.
Oh, that
takes
was
over
that.
that set.
Yes, I
I-
remember that. I remember that.
I feel like every other set have been like 2 out of 3. And they
Yeah,
haven't played
they have all
Stadium
been
except
2 out
for
of 3, I
CEO.
think.
Yeah.
I want to see them play a best of 5 eventually.
Yeah, me too. All sets this tournament is 3 out of 5.
Nice.
So,
It's like you have a 4-day, 16-man bracket.
yeah.
There's actually no excuse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no excuse.
At a certain point, yeah. So this one is like, so PP ended up going Falco, probably for the reason we speculated. And FD though, FD in general, it's interesting because it's like it's really hard for Fox to get in, but at the same time he has the chain grabs, and when he knocks down Falco, it'll be really hard for Falco to get up again.
Ooh, wow.
Okay.
Trying to go for a quick stop
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, it's like Falco has the easier time getting a hit, but Fox have the stronger punish game once he gets that one hit.
Yeah, I mean Falco's punish game is still really strong here, but it's
It's
mostly
really,
mix-up
really
based.
strong.
It's still- yeah,
And PPMD and Westballz have been doing very good at this stage, specifically in the past, I want to say.
yeah. This is Wes's counter pick lately.
I liked Lucky's short hops at the edge. It made it super ambiguous whether he was gonna jump on the ledge or not, and just PP decided to go on the stage and got baggered for it.
Oh, Lucky's playing really well right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is.
And just think earlier, SFAT took PPMD out in the challenge stage on this stage.
Yeah, maybe,
In game
it's
2.
the Fox. Forward air to forward smash.
Ooh,
what is it? That was an angle though.
I know.
Yeah, but I feel like PP should have covered
Ducked right under
a
that.
bit lower.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because even if Lucky would have been going above him, I feel like he would have time,
Had time.
to actually punish afterwards anyway.
sure. Knock down Falco. So rough.
Oh, corner
Yeah,
pressure.
PP smartly just holds his shield and takes the edge.
Oh, Lucky right there, calling him out and running away. Doing the running shine.
It just doesn't feel like PP's stage positioning has been as strong. Like even when he gets center, usually when PP gets center, it's like you just don't get out.
Well,
Yeah.
but
now it's dead even, 6 stocks apiece.
yeah, Lucky has brought it all the way back for Team Norwalk. Ooh, he's got PP down. Gets the shine off the up throw.
Oh,
Very
PP's
frustrating.
PP's like
Yeah.
little choking on the follow-ups
Yeah,
here.
execution error right there. Like,
Dude, PP's kind of getting Bobby right now.
Yeah, he hasn't been to a tournament for a long time. Maybe
Yeah.
he's starting to feel the pressure. Like,
True.
there's probably a lot of expectations on his shoulder for this weekend.
Good lasers there.
Another great angle.
Nice angle by Lucky.
That was a good angle.
Wow.
Another good
Oh
angle.
my god. Just making him whiff every punish.
Oh
Okay,
my
that's the third
gosh!
one. All right, Lucky.
What? Just gonna fall straight for the ledge.
Jeez.
A reflector.
Holds reflector for
Yep.
its intended purpose.
Barely gonna make it back.
That's
Oh,
laser.
that's
no.
not safe!
So unsafe.
That's
Yeah.
not
That
safe!
is not safe.
Oh man.
That was like the highest double laser. Too.
Yes,
Yeah,
that was
highest
really
laser.
high.
The most unsafe of unsafe double lasers.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Something's
Here we go.
going.
PP execution.
Nice
Oh!
DI.
What a
Good
back
DI.
air. Alright, this might
Gets
be
the laser. Oh, okay, yeah. He had to fade back there. He had him completely covered. So, there we
So
go.
a 3 stock for 3 trade. Lucky takes 3 of PP, and then PP takes the remaining 3 from Lucky.
Yep. Really good stuff by
Um,
Lucky.
Yeah,
Good stuff by
that's
Lucky.
great.
Very
Mango will only get to use a counter pick on one of PP's stocks, and of course, it'll have basically Plup will pick any stage of his
Any
choice.
stage, yes. And
So-
I think this is the position that Swedish really wanted to be in.
Right. This is like perfect
Yeah.
for Team Swedish at this point.
Yeah. Plup primed to take Mango.
Having said that, you can make all the strategy you want, and if Mango just plays out of his mind,
Yeah, yeah.
it's Mango.
Yeah, the Mango factor.
And the thing is, they're not down by that much. If
Yeah,
it
only
takes
one
down-
stock.
it's
Only one stock. It's doable. And if Falco did was anything can happen. 'cause
All,
it's just
all Mango has to do is win the first stock, and then it's an even game, right? So,
Yeah.
and realistically, against Falco, like Sheik doesn't have the best counter picks. She'll probably go Fountain, but
Yeah.
it's not like destruction.
And again, Norwalk likes Fountain.
Yeah.
Even whether or not they like to admit it.
It's Mango's best stage statistically.
All right.
So, ooh, D-tilt. I love that.
Nice.
Mango
pivot.
continuing.
Oh,
The Salt right here.
Oh.
Relentless.
oh, just goes out for it.
That was quick.
Damn.
That was
Barely
so
got to
fast.
start the match.
I
35
know.
seconds.
That was 10 seconds and it's over already.
That was. Oh, it's over.
PP just got blown off the map. Like,
I mean that was like a Falco.
That's a
versus
Falco.
Ditto.
Yeah, that's
it wasn't
definitely a
even. It
Falco
wasn't
style.
just. It wasn't even PvP. He just got hit once and then he couldn't.
Yeah.
He couldn't even stand up.
Yeah.
So
really great reaction by Mango, knowing, just having the presence of mind that he can go out there, and if PP just dies, then he's got the game in the bag. There's no losing the stock. He still has 4, so he's good. He's solid.
So, this is going to be crazy. 4 stocks to 4, as close as it gets. Having said that, it's hard to say who has advantage in this scenario. I mean, Battlefield, it's like it's pretty much not a counter pick if that's what they end up going. It looks like this is a tech skill warm-up. I'm not sure if they're actually going to
Yeah.
play on here.
Yeah, I would say it's a pretty even match. And in the challenge, they went 1-1.
All right, they're playing
at
on
this
Battlefield.
specific stage.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
there you go. It's anyone's game. Oh.
Mango have a very good history at performing in crew battles.
Yeah,
though.
he's just
So,
really clutch, especially when he has Norwalk on his back. It just feels like one of those times where the GOAT shows up.
it's like you can't let your crewmates down, especially not Norwalk, right? It's you play much better when you know like there's someone depending on you. That's why personally I love teams so much. It's just-
Cruising. Well, both.
but both. I mean, like
I see.
in teams as well. You know, you have like someone that depends on you.
Yeah.
So it's just like there's a
It's
mentality.
very romantic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, what?
Oh, what happened?
Oh, no!
Oh,
no!
That's- oh God,
Damn.
Mango dies
Oh,
at
Mango!
35%. He dies at 35. Oh, that's not what he wants.
Good
Not
on
what he
Plup.
wants.
Plup took advantage. I mean, his recoveries have, just like that, his recoveries have been so good. So that looks bad, but what he was doing was he pretended like he was going to go on that side platform.
Yeah.
And then he actually just went on the bottom. He's been doing that all day. It's been really impressive.
I'm pretty sure Plup landed with a shield and then showed how important shield wrap might be in certain scenarios.
Yes.
Yeah.
If he would have been able to shield wrap when he was shielding there, no way Mango would have lost that.
And
Yeah.
Plup's one of the best shield drops I've seen, too.
For sure.
Yep. Credit.
And Sheik has one of the most useful shield drops in general
That's
of
true.
all characters, of all the casts. So.
I can hear Norwalk going a little nuts in the back right now.
Yeah.
They're getting hyped
Oh,
for the boy.
oh, misses that. I think that was critical right there. Mango's gonna get a lot of pressure in right now.
Oh! You can shield grab that, right?
Yeah,
that
you
was
can
the
shield.
shine.
I was
maybe-
just about to say.
Yeah.
Just shine wave dash down. I'm pretty sure Armada's scolded everyone online before. That's not safe.
It's not
Not
safe.
safe.
It looks so fast, but it's
Oh, I thought he
Really
was gonna
not.
double dip.
Oh, this also happened earlier, right? Mango beat Plup in the challenge rounds too.
Yeah, but it was close.
It was really close.
real close.
Yeah.
Nice light shield.
Yeah, really good. Sliding off, getting out of that pressure.
It's like a pseudo shield
This is
drop.
going to be a tough spot, though.
Down tilt. Oh.
Ooh, good DI. There
Yeah,
you go.
DI.
And he's going to have a good angle to recover at, yeah.
Oh,
Mango just gives up the
Oh.
ledge.
pretty sure he
Yeah.
didn't mean to tournament win it.
Yeah,
Pretty
clearly.
sure.
Oh, what
nice.
a great,
Nice.
Amazing
what a great
recovery.
up B.
Yep.
Using the poof to cover the edge and then just getting right by the side of it.
Yep. Shortening it by like kind of clipping the stage a little bit.
Yeah.
So
Beautiful recovery. Mango?
this is so tense.
Yeah, and
Everyone's
game
quiet
now
over there.
firmly in Norwalk's favor.
Yeah, everyone's so quiet over there.
This is chic. I mean, it doesn't take
Jump
too
read?
much.
Oh,
It's
there
just
you
a
go.
jump read. That's
it
all it
doesn't
took.
take
Yeah.
too much.
52%, not much, considering she can
Yeah.
death touch you.
Yeah,
Couple of grabs.
Falco spawns a death
Oh,
reset. for-
resets on the platform
for
with a
Sheik.
laser.
Oh,
Oh, goes on side platform that
that was
time.
great.
Mango gets the edge.
All right, now it's just a rinse and repeat situation.
Oh, what an air dodge.
Nice air dodge. Mango.
Gets on with the down air.
Oh! Mango
F
off
tilt!
stage!
Oh,
my God!
He should have F tilted.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh my
my
gosh.
So close.
Imagine if Mango was just a little bit lower and was trying to go for the sweet spot. He would have lost right there. He would have lost right there. He was
That
already
a
on the ledge.
nail biter.
Oh my God, that was so
man.
close.
That was a very interesting crew battle
Yes.
for sure. It went back and
Ugh.
forth so many times.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could have, like,
From
there was
Alex19
so many. Yeah.
taking only one stock to Lucky clutching it out, right? Taking what, six?
all me.
All you, all you.
what I love about
team
what
leadership.
I love about that the most is that Alex19 popped off harder than anyone.
Yes.
He did.
So you guys didn't see it in the
He
back,
did, he
but
did.
like right back here,
He
the
did.
players are right there, and I can just hear them popping off, and Alex was just going nuts. I'm like, bro, you got it.
Well,
I don't want to tell you this, but you didn't do anything.
Cold blur.
Well, the thing is, you're a crew, so everyone is responsible for like winning and
Yeah.
losing. But if you only take one stock, you probably feel more guilty
Yeah.
about.
Yeah. So you're
the
happy about
performance
it.
of
That's
the
actually
crew.
might
Yeah.
be might be the reason. You're like, ooh, I don't want my team to go out like this.
Yeah.
I want to go another match and see what we can do.
Yeah. But
Um,
up next we have your crew,
correct.
which is you, Shroomed, SFAT, and Kage, versus Zoo's crew, which is Zoo, M2K, Axe, and Pew Pew. So,
Should be
do you have
interesting.
any theories about who's going to be sent out first or anything like that? Or are you just going to leave it up to the discretion of your captain?
Yeah, we're probably gonna talk with the captain and see what he thinks.
Okay.
And if we disagree, we should probably talk about it. But it's gonna be a team decision, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Alright.
we trust in our leader.
I mean, none of us are in the crew battle, so
Yeah.
you can divulge any information that you want.
To be fair, the stream is on upstairs and it has the volume
That's
on.
true.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
true.
That's
So
also
Armada
true.
knows.
Yeah,
You
I
think
know.
Armada's know
Okay,
that?
okay.
Armada's know that.
they got that. They got that Chromecast,
Like,
the Twitch stream going on upstairs. Okay, my bad.
Like,
my
who
bad.
paid you, Andrew?
Oh,
How much did Zoo give you?
Oh, hey, I'm actually not involved at all.
Oh,
He
I
did
bet,
not-
dude.
He did not.
Oh,
call-
who's on the opposing team? Well, I guess Armada's team is Team NorCal. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I think
yeah.
I think
I have my
Zoo.
allegiances, but you know, I keep them at home.
I think Zoo actually has the best like well-rounded team in terms of character diversity.
Yes, I agree with that. Yeah.
Um,
we all commented that we think Zoo's team is the most solid.
Yeah. I mean, I know Armada, you're not on Zoo's team, but I think if I were to pick a team just looking at them, I think Zoo has like.
I think Zeus
the
is great
highest
because there's
chance.
no bans.
Yeah,
you
it's
have
no
Mew King,
bans.
Axe, and
Yeah,
Pew Pew with no
exactly.
bans.
Yes.
And so many spacies.
Yes.
Yeah.
So many
So-
spaces.
I think particularly like if there's a team to take out Zeus' team, it is Armada's.
Yeah.
Because I think if Mango's team goes against them with 3 spacies, like they're just gonna get FD 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
Pretty much.
and Ask can chain grab SJ on FD as
They're
well.
tattoo. They can all get chain
They
grabbed.
could all
Yeah.
get chain
Do you need
grabbed.
him? Okay.
We need
Well,
to
All
fight.
right.
go.
Armada's
Alright.
got a piece out of here.
Take
But
care,
good
guys.
luck. Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cool. We're about to head on to that next match. Just to analyze that one a little bit more. The big question when I look at these crews
Mhm.
is where do you use Kage?
That was exactly what I was gonna say.
Because you got Mew
Like-
King, you got Zoo. Those are 2 people you just can't use Kage against.
Mhm,
Just
mhm.
guaranteed.
Mhm.
Yep.
So I'm thinking you got to use him against Pew Pew.
the Ganon
It's
Marth.
I mean, it's like it's how do you like Marth wins that, right?
Yeah,
But
but
Ganon's not so bad at that matchup though. Like a single hit can actually like he can one touch Marth.
what about
Which is
the
exactly what you want in crews, right?
Yeah.
what about the Pikachu matchup? Is that any better?
I think that
I think it's worse.
yeah,
actually.
it's way worse.
I think it's worse because Pikachu has the speed of a Falcon and just like approaches you, and Ganon just can't deal with it. Like you can dash dance camp him, you can.
Yeah.
I don't know. You just
I think
him,
like
it's
the way Ganon loses usually is that you force him to swing with your dash dance,
Yeah.
and that's what acts as best.
Okay.
But we're gonna see that next. We're gonna go into a break real quick. Stay tuned. Team NorCal advances to the grand finals, and we're gonna have the next match coming up in a second. See you guys soon.